So I screwed up the intro to this video about 15 times and deleted every take. I sounded like an idiot, I looked like an idiot, and I just couldn't get it right. So what I decided to do instead is just bring you to work with me and show you exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis to actually turn a profit online. That's right, I'm going to tell you start to finish and actually show you how I find a niche and get paid $30 a lead or more. And in honor of Go to Work with Marcus Day, I wore my fancy banana shirt. Hopefully, my banana shirt doesn't attract the wrong type of viewer. Now, I've been doing affiliate marketing for about 21 years, and one of the things that I do every single day that I'm working is I go out and try to find new niches. And today, I actually found a really good one. You see, what I was doing is looking at other people in the affiliate marketing niche, touting how much they're making with blogs, looking at the blog income reports, looking at people on YouTube here, and taking a look at what they're actually doing. Now, while most people are actually just talking about making money with blogs, I actually found a couple people who had blogs that were making a decent amount of income. One of them was talking about all kinds of random topics, from graduation ideas to birthday ideas to questions to ask your boyfriend, Halloween costumes. It was all over the place. But I actually found one keyword in this big list that I really liked. If you think you know the keyword from this list that I really liked and I'm going to use to make money and get that $30 a lead, type it as a comment below and let me know what you're thinking, and we'll see if we're on the same page. Go ahead, pick one from the list here, type it in the box below, and let's see where you're at. Okay, good. Now, the one that I picked here was the word apartment checklist. This is a keyword that I really liked because it leaded to something that people are actually paying a lot of money with. When you go to a new apartment, not only do you pay for the apartment, but you pay for movers and TVs and all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of money to be made here. And when I isolated that same blog that touted the money they were making, I actually found out a lot of their keywords had to do with apartment checklists, which was really cool. There's a lot of traffic in this niche, there's a lot of money in this niche, and it's really not that competitive. There were actually only a couple of other blogs doing the thing that I'm going to show you here. And they weren't even doing it the right way. They weren't focusing on the $30 leads. They were just making money with the Amazon affiliate program, which pays next to nothing. But your old buddy Marcus has you covered here. We're going to show you high-paying affiliate offers that pay as much as $30 a lead or more in this one niche, plus how to get traffic, how to set up the site, and everything. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, the first thing we want to do in step number 1 down here is to find our niche and make sure that it's viable and a good way to make money. All right, we're going to do that by looking at the keywords, looking at how much traffic is out there, because this is what's going to determine how much money we can make. Now, one of the examples I found that's doing this exact niche the way that I think it should be done, of course, without the offers that I'm going to tell you to use that make more money, is actually getting like 10,000 visitors a month, and according to Ahrefs, the keyword tool we use, they're making about $15,000 a month. Now, I find this is on the low side of most sites. But we could see here there's lots and lots of keywords about apartments, and it's a really good niche. And we know, hey, this is a lot of people that are looking to move into apartments. If we go for first apartment, we know we're getting the millennial crowd, which one of the offers actually says this is the perfect market. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. We're going to find our niche, which is apartment checklist and various things about new apartments. Then we're going to find our offers. We're going to go to like Offer Vault and ClickBank. We could type something in like renters and find renters insurance, which is the big offer that this one's going to use that's going to pay the most money. This is our big kahuna offer, $30 a lead. All they got to do is buy like $5 a month insurance or something like that, and I get paid $30. Now, we can also do things like satellite or cable TV, phone services. You could see all kinds of different things. You can do direct TV, internet services. I think direct TV is one word. There we go. Right, like that. Okay. We can do movers, different movers, moving quotes and things like that. and lots of ways to make money. So we got this listed out. The niche looks good. There's plenty of traffic. There's plenty of offers that are directly targeted to the niche, and we're looking pretty good. Now, if you want to learn how to do this the way I did, where I searched for blog income reports, looked at what the competition's doing, look at what other people are doing, I would highly recommend that you go over to theprofitscoop.com. This is a site that I set up for you that has all kinds of tools. And if you go to the domains page, you can actually type in a domain and do all kinds of research right here. It's going to show you exactly what other people are up to so that there's no guesswork when it comes to your niche. You can just find out exactly what's going on. Now, we have all those tools for you over at theprofitscoop.com. Now, once you've found your niche and you know how you're going to get paid and you know that it's valuable, we're going to go over to gohubsite.com and we're going to get web hosting and we're going to get a domain name. Now, there are 4 domains that I chose from. I actually bought all of them because I thought they were pretty good. I got apartmentspace.net. According to GoDaddy, it's worth about $700. myoldapartment.com. According to GoDaddy, that one's worth $1,100. apartmenthell.com. I'm going to keep this one and use it for something else later because I got a really good idea for that one. And then we have divineapartment.com. According to GoDaddy's tool, we could see that that one's worth $12.84. Pretty cool, right? I got all of these for $9 each. Now, tell me which one you think is the best in the comments below, and then I'll tell you which one I'm going to use. Did you put it in a comment? Okay, good. The one we're going to use here is divineapartment.com. Now, if you're interested in how I find and buy my domain name so cheap and good, then you're going to want to check out the video in the description about my expired domain name hack. After you're done with this video, watch that video and pay close attention because the domain that we're actually going to use here, divineapartment.com, actually has some sites linking into it, as you can see here. It used to be a site about apartments or something like that. So, really cool. We can actually use this and get ranked really quickly. So after you're done with this video, watch the video on how I find my domains. There's actually some free tools in that one as well. Now, if we go to gohubsite.com, I can sign up for web hosting. I can get the domain name for free. As of recording this video, they give you the domain free. And bada bing, bada boom, we're ready to go. Now, once we have that done, we should be able to put our site together, which brings us to step number 2. What we're going to do is install WordPress and create our theme. Once you get web hosting, you click the button for install WordPress, and within seconds, you'll be ready to go, and your site will look something like this. Welcome to WordPress. Literally, gohubsite.com, it takes like 10 minutes. Then all we got to do is log in using our username and password right like this, and we can edit our site however we want. First, we're going to go over to settings, and we're going to change this so it's a secure site by putting an S in here. And then we're going to go through and put our title, which is going to be apartment checklist. And then we could put new apartment checklist. Right? Very simple. We're going to scroll down. We're going to hit save. Once it's saved, we're going to go over to reading, and we're going to choose our home page displays a static page, and we're going to choose sample page. Save. Next, we're going to go over to permalinks. Under permalinks, we're going to choose post name right here. We're going to hit save. Now, if we go over to divineapartment.com, it should be secure, and it should show our sample page right like this. All right, now we're in business. Next, we're going to want to go over to simpleblogtheme.com. You're going to go to simpleblogtheme.com. You can put your name and email in the box like this, and you can download the Simple Blog theme. Once you download the Simple Blog theme, you'll have it on your computer right like this. You're going to right-click. You're going to hit Extract All. Right like this. It'll extract the theme to your computer so you can use it. Takes a couple seconds, and bam! Now we have our folder. Now, there's a lot of stuff in this folder that looks confusing. Like if you open these files, you're going to be confused. Don't open the files. All you need to do is go over to Images, replace the logo the logo, and the background. Very simple. Let me show you how to do it. You right-click, you go to Open With, and you choose your favorite image editor. Boom, there we go. Then you simply white out the word logo, right like that. Next, I'm going to go over to clipart.com, and I'm going to get something that kind of resembles an apartment. So we'll go here. As you can see, I have apartment. We're going to open this in a new tab, and we're going to get apartment instead of checklist. Apartment. There we go. We got to spell it right, right? Apartment, right, like this. So we got apartment, and we can choose something that looks cool. Something that looks apartment. I don't know what a toilet has to do with apartments, but, you know. Let's see. We got these here. Let's keep looking. All right. There we go. This looks cool. All right, so we could use something like this as our logo. I'm going to choose JPEG, and I'm going to do small. That way I can get a little screen capture of it. Right like this. Download. And now all I got to do is use my image snagging program, right like this. I'll hit capture. Capture. And get the little house thingy here. And there we go. Now we go like this. We'll copy it. Put it on our logo right like this. Boom. And we can put Divine Apartments or whatever. Okay? Here we go. DivineApartments.com. All right. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Move it up like this. A little bit smaller. DivineApartments.com. We're going to get rid of the background there. We're going to choose our colors. I'll use these colors here. And then for the word apartment, I'm going to use that gray color. Like that. And we can make this a little bit bigger. Right, like, oh, don't want to make that bigger. We want to make sure this stays the same size. There we go. So we'll make this bigger. A little bit smaller there. All right, and then of course we'll get Divine. Make that the red color again. DivineApartments.com. Pretty simple, right? So there's our logo. Once we're done with our logo, right, you can make it as fancy as you want. File Save As. We're going to save it over logo. Replace it. Save it again. Over logo large. Boom. Done deal. Now, in your folder, where you have your blog theme, wherever it went, somewhere over here. Got way too many things open. There we go. We have our logo replacing these two. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to replace page.jpeg. Very important, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to get a big background for the background. Makes sense, right? Big background for the background. So we'll do apartment, and then we can do something like this, right? So we got like these apartments here. Looks kind of cool. We'll go with a JPEG. And we'll do like this. And we could do... Actually, that looks a little bit too non-apartment-y. Let's get something more apartment-y. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this is kind of cool. So we'll go like this. And we'll do JPEG. Download. And then... Right like this. File Save Image As. We're going to save this where our theme is. We're going to go to Images again, and then we're going to drop down to All Files. That way it picks up page.jpeg. We're going to double-click it, save it, and we're good to go. Now, if we wanted to edit this or change it in any way, we just do the same thing. We hit Open With, and we can edit it in our favorite Paint or whatever it is. In this case, I'm going to get rid of this ribbon on the top, and I'm just going to go ahead and save it right like this. Okay, that way we just get a bunch of houses and stuff, and we're good to go, and we can see our edit. Now, once we're done with that, we go back to the main folder, highlight everything by hitting Control-A, right-click, hit Send to Compressed Zipped Folder. Boom, there we go. We'll call this Apartment, or Divine Apartment, or whatever you want. Now, once we're done with that, all we got to do is go back to our WordPress right like this. We're going to go to Appearance. We're we're going to go to themes and we're going to hit add new, upload theme, choose file, and we are going to choose the file that we just created under theme, simple blog theme, and apartment. We're going to keep it as a zip, install it, and wait, activate, and then it'll turn our blog into a nice looking thing with our logo and our background. Pretty cool, right? And again, that's over at simpleblogtheme.com. And now you can see divineapartment.com. It's got our theme, it's got sample page, it's got some stuff over here in the sidebar widget area, and some stuff down here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to get rid of the stuff here and get rid of the stuff here because we're going to control this with custom plugins. So we're going to go over to Appearance, Widgets, and we're going to get rid of all these widgets in the primary area, and we're going to make sure there's no widgets in any of these boxes here. Just going to get rid of everything by dragging and dropping over here. Boom, boom, done. And you can see how it's looking. There we go. We're looking pretty good here. And now, let's go to step number 3. This is where you're going to want to create a giveaway and teaser images. And to create a giveaway, all I would need to do is make the thing that they're searching for. If I'm doing apartment checklist, I'm going to make an apartment checklist. I can make this in Microsoft Word. I can make it a PDF. I can do whatever I want. Very simple. Then what we're going to want to do is create teaser images. That's right. Our best friends with WordPress is our image editing program. So we're going to go in and create some teaser images to get people to want our giveaway. We can do this in a simple way by going File, New Image, and we can create an image that's like 800 by 200 or something like that. Okay, so we'll go like that. We'll do a white background, right like this. And then our teaser image is going to have like a checklist and say, download our apartment checklist. So we're going to go back to clipart.com and we're going to choose a checklist looking file. We could do something like this here. This looks kind of cool. Okay, so we'll do JPEG, and the reason I'm choosing JPEG is so that they have a white background. We'll go like this, download, and we'll take a little screen capture snapshot of this little checklist. All right, like that. Boom. Get rid of the arrow, and then we're going to put this on the image we just created. Now, this is very important because this is what people are going to click. And the name of the game to making money is getting people to click. If they don't click, you're not going to make any money. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little teaser copy here, and we're going to put, wait, download my free, or your free, download your free apartment checklist here, and make your experience unforgettable. Boom. Now, we're going to do some magic with colors here because colors are very, very important. So first, we're going to get our sizing down. We're going to get it 3 lines like this. Okay, weight. So we'll do weight, and we'll do weight in red, and we'll do weight big. There we go. Then we're going to do download your free apartment checklist. This is going to be blue because we want it to be, it's going to look clickable. All right. And then we're going to underline it. Download your free apartment checklist here. And then we'll do the rest of this in black. And we could even do, let's do like this. Get rid of the underline on this part. And we'll make this red also. Download your free. Do free in red. And we could do free bigger too. That way it looks kind of cool. Right, like this. Download your free apartment checklist and make your experience unforgettable. Okay, so now they see checklist, wait, free, download, yay, this looks great. This is going to get a lot of people to click on it, which is the name of the game, right? Pretty cool. All right, so there we go. You can even get fancy if you want to like put an arrow there or something like that, but I'm just going to leave it as is. Now, you can create 3, 4, or 5 of these. Very important. We're going to go through and we'll create all these, and we're just going to save them in our pictures folder or something like that. We'll call it checklist banner. Boom. Okay, we're going to use this in our content. It's going to get people to click on our stuff that actually makes us money. Now, what we're going to do is make a couple more images that are going to drive people to pages that explain our affiliate offers. These are what we call splash pages, and they work like crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get something eye-catchy, like maybe one of these guys here, all right? And we're going to go ahead and use JPEG. We'll hit 800 and download, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to get one of these icons that's going to get their attention. I think this one here is going to get attention wonderfully. Right, like this. Okay, and then we're going to get a little snapshot of that, and we're going to put this on our image, but with some different text. So I'll put something like this. Boom. Put that right there. Okay, and this one could be a little bit smaller. And we'll go through, and instead of wait, we're going to put stop. Before you do anything else, read this renter's report now. ... Okay, we'll shrink this down. Let's do 28, maybe a little bit smaller, 24. Okay, and we'll try to put this all on one line. Perfect, this is looking great. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to change our colors here. So let's get a true red. And then we'll do black on everything except report now. Read this renter's report now. We're going to do this in true blue, so it looks clickable, because it will be. And then we're going to underline it. Boom. All right, see that? That's going to get the attention of the people that are reading our blog. So whatever we're talking about, renter checklist, renter this, renter that, this thing's going to get their attention, and it's going to get a bunch of them to click. That is the name of the game to making money with your website, is getting people to click on things that they wouldn't normally click on unless we brought it to their attention. Our job, bring it to the attention so that we can make money and actually help them out, because these people should have renter's insurance and they should use this stuff, and this is good advice. So we're going to go ahead and save this, file save as, and we're going to save this as renter insurance banner, renter insurance banner. Boom. Now it's very important that you pay attention, because there's two sides of this coin. One side is traffic, which is how are people going to get to your site in the first place. The second thing is conversion. Conversion is how are we going to make money. Now we know we're going to make money with rent, insurance. We know we're going to make money with like DirecTV, movers, cable, and anything else, appliances, whatever it is, right? So we're going to get the conversion here. Now it's our job to get the traffic here to our blog posts that are about the keywords and the topics we want to discuss. Now we can also do like YouTube and other stuff to get traffic here. Once the traffic comes here, we want to get them in and point them to the stuff that makes us money. But we don't want to waffle or mess around. We want to actually do a good job of pointing them to the stuff that makes us money so that they get there, they click, and we get paid. It's the name of the game, right? You want to get paid. We simply go to add new post. We choose our title, how to get an apartment with bad credit. You can capitalize it if you want. Then we go through and we put the body content. Now it's very important that your content matches the keyword that you want to rank for. It's not a guarantee. You got to get low competition keywords. I talk about this in my other videos all the time. If you're new, subscribe, click the bell, watch my SEO videos. It's actually not that hard if you have the right keyword. Now this keyword is kind of competitive, but I have a different plan for it, so we'll show you how that's going to work in a minute. Now, when we have our content, we have this like this, and we can hit publish. Once it publishes, we'll have a blog post that looks like this. Pretty cool, pretty simple. Now, this post, even if it ranks in Google, is not going to make any money. Why? Because we didn't put our stuff on here yet. So we're going to want to hit edit, and we're going to go in and get those images that we created just a minute ago. So if I'm talking about apartment stuff and I say, hey, I want to get these people into renter's insurance, I can go in here and do this. Now, it's very important that you go through and you insert this with your affiliate link or a link to your report, which is your splash page, about the affiliate offer. So we're going to go in and we're going to insert these wherever it makes sense. Now, another tip is to make sure that your banners that you make, your little images like this, one, they're designed to get the click, and two, they go along with the content. So in this example, I would actually have little banners that say, check your credit here, learn how to get an apartment with bad credit here, learn how to repair your credit here, yada, 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 on and on we go. We want to make sure that they fit the content. This is what's going to make you stand apart and make a lot more money than every other blogger out there, because you're going to focus on each individual post as if it's a different income source, because guess what? It is. So if I just put one-size-fits-all banners on everything, I'm going to be throwing money out the window faster than you can throw money out the window. That joke sucked. It just flopped. I'm sorry. Maybe the banana shirt isn't doing its job. Then we can add our banners like this and make sure they look good. And boom, here we go. Very simple, very easy. Once we hit update, you can see the difference is pretty drastic. And you can have these here as many times as you want. Notice how they draw the eye right there. People aren't even going to read all the content because they're going to want to just click your banners. And that's kind of what we want. All right. So now we're going to go through and we're going to say, well, Marcus, what about this checklist thing? How are we going to do this? Well, we created our checklist in step number 2 or whatever it was. Now what we need to do is make an opt-in page for that checklist. And we're going to do that opt-in page on, guess what? Our sample page. So we're going to hit edit and we're going to put download your free apartment checklist. Boom, right like this. Then we're going to take all this content here and we're going to delete it. Then we're going to go back to the theme that I gave you, giving you lots of good stuff here. So smash that like button. We're going to go to the theme and we're going to go to Aweber. This file has a bunch of stuff in it. We're going to copy it and we're going to go to text, paste it, and go back to visual. This is going to make us a really simple 30-second opt-in page. Boom, we hit update and watch what happens. You go to divineapartment.com and now they got a little opt-in page. We can make a little image with a picture of our checklist. We could put what our checklist is going to give them, bullet 1, 2, 3, like get your free checklist, find the best appliances, and don't get caught without this thing, or whatever it is, right? Really cool. We make it easy. We do the keyword research and we figure out what they'd want. Now all I got to do is link our banner here to our giveaway, right? And then I just hook it up with Aweber. Pretty simple. You just go edit and then to hook it up with Aweber, you go in here and you put your Aweber list name right here and you hit save. Pretty simple. Your old buddy Marcus has you covered. I spent years making these tools, so that's very easy for you to get started. So just, subscribe, smash the like button, and buy my stuff. All right, let's continue on. You can also put your thank you post here, which is the page that you want them to go to after they put their name and email in the box. Pretty simple. So we go here, and we could just go like this, hit the pencil, and hit custom URL. Boom. I always like to open it in a new tab. And now, whenever they click that banner, they go to the opt-in page. Watch, I'll show you how it works. View post. Boom. There we go, right? Pretty cool. They opt in. I can build a mailing list. Pretty cool. If you don't want to do that, you can just have a report or a splash page. Now, when we create a splash page, it's very important to make this a page. Remember, our pages are for opting in, getting people to buy stuff, all the money stuff. Our posts are to get traffic. Very important. So what we're going to do is do add new page, and we can make a splash page for renter's insurance. You could do something like warning, read this now. Again, the title is for the person, not the search engines. That's why we're using pages rather than posts. Okay, so we'll do warning, read this now, and I could go through and say, you could say something like, I didn't think I would ever need renter's insurance because, or you could just say, I didn't think I would ever need renter's insurance, ... Boy, was I wrong. Okay, and then what you could do is you could make a simple splash page, much like the one I have at my Valentine's Day site, where on my Valentine's Day site, all we're doing is highlighting what the offer does. It's a very simple page with images and text, and the whole point of the page is to get them into whatever it is you're selling. Now, in this example, we did promise them a report, so we want to make sure that we get them this renter's report or whatever, and we're going to make that report right here. We could say, I didn't think I'd ever need renter's insurance, and then we put, reason 1 you need it, reason 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then on the bottom we would say, click here to sign up for renter's insurance for less than 12 cents a day or whatever it is, right? A day. All right, so this is the page that's designed to sell. Now, when I do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my affiliate network and I'm going to get the offer, like right here, the Lemonade Renters Insurance. I'm going to click on Build Tracking Link. I'm going to get my link, and that is going to be the link that I use for this here. Okay, boom, open in a new tab. Always bold, center it, make it big, whatever you want. We can make it big like this. And then you're going to have a very simple little splash page for people to see why they need this stuff. And they can click, go to the offer. When they sign up, I get paid. Now, it's very important that you structure your blog this way, because now all I need to do is use my little images I created to get them to these pages that make money. Again, you got to have pages that the search engines like, that we're going to give people good content. And then you're going to have pages that you lead them to, which are the pages that are going to make us money. Very, very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Focus on good value on the post. Focus on good things that are going to get them to buy on the pages or get them to opt in. And once you have this, you have everything set up so that you can go get traffic and start making money. And that brings us to part number 5. Part number 5, what we're going to do is we're going to get a targeted traffic plan. So we're going to go out there, we're going to look at the keywords we can get that are low competition. We're going to get them. We're going to make some content on them, and we're going to start to rank, and we're going to put our banners on so that they'll go to the stuff that makes us money. For the ones that are a little bit more competitive, we can use boosters such as Medium, YouTube videos, press releases, keyword-targeted articles, or whatever it is. If the numbers make sense, we can also use pay-per-click traffic. This is very simple to do, and if you do this good enough and provide good content and do it long enough, obviously you're not going to get rich tomorrow doing this, but you might be able to make a couple sales. Who knows, right? Results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. The average person trying to make money makes nothing. But if you follow along and you build this out, I've seen people start and within a year, they're getting tons of traffic, or within a couple of months, they got something growing that's building a passive income for them. And if you do this the right way and focus on why are people searching, what is it they want, and treat every blog post and every page unique. These are different people searching for different things. And if I go in there and I say, hey, you know what? Even if this one here, apartment checklist PDF, only gets 450 searches a month, if I can get 200 of those people, which I probably can probably get more than that, 200 of them, and maybe 10 sign up for the renter's insurance, that's $300 a month from one blog post. And when you do this over and over and over, you add some videos, you add some press releases, this is how you start to build and grow and make an income. Now, I want you to watch the video that's in the description talking about how to do deliberate stuff. This is going to show you the real world stuff of how you go out there and make this work so that you can start making a living online. This is very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Obviously, it's not guaranteed that you're going to rank, but you're going to go out and you're going to do the work and you're going to look at the data and you're going to build and grow and build and grow. Now, when you're starting out, go for the stuff that's like zeros and ones and twos, right? This is what I do. I went for Newegg affiliate program, right, like this. And within a couple of weeks, I started ranking. Here we are, number 2. You could see I'm doing the same thing. Look, click the link. People come here. I got my links, the little images I told you to create that take people to the stuff that makes me money. Guys, I've been doing this for 20 years. Focus, make it work. And if you like this kind of stuff and you want to jumpstart, you want me to find your niche, check out highticketniches.com. And you can also check out our niches with our domains over at domains.blogprofitnetwork.com. Again, if you want notes from this video, I got someone working on good notes. Go to downloadmynotes.com and we'll have all kinds of cool stuff for you and get you rocking and rolling to make money. Thanks again for watching. Check out the videos in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.